Hello and good evening, everybody. Get some penny sleeves out. It has been a while. This was a surprisingly tough break to fill. I get it though. Topps Chrome really set some people back. Let's do it, Alan. How you doing, man? Appreciate you popping in tonight. Good to see you. We gotta get you that Ellie, right? That's who you want to see is Ellie. I think Nick just paid up, so he's good to go. I am still missing some payments, so please get those in. I'll send reminders after this break, of course, to some people. I'm excited for this one. Topps Finest has been pretty darn good for us so far. I've got some big top loaders here just in case we pull a relic. And yeah, let me pull up the team list real quick because we're gonna dive right into the team list here so everybody can see. Let me put that so you don't see the double screen there. Boop. All right, so we have Dylan H with the Orioles, Brian Z with his Red Sox, Run DMG with the Chicago Cubbies, Porter with the Sox, that's the White Sox, Alan R in the chat with the Reds. He needs an Ellie auto. Anthony L, appreciate you coming back, sir, with the Guardians. John B with the Rockies. Erica with her. Still AL Best. Yes, AL Best. Detroit. Wait, are they better than the Jays? I don't know. They're really good. Detroit Tigers. Holland, my main man Holland over in the UK with the Astros. Anthony L with the Royals. Bobby Witt coming up. PTB, we got to get you that Trout, huh? That's what we want. Blazer with my defending champion. I might only be able to say that for another month or so, but I'm going to relish in it. Defending champion. Still first place. Los Angeles Dodgers. Tim T with the Marlins. Joey with his Mets. And I just realized the Brewers. I did not put them on my picture. And the D-backs I didn't put on my picture. Benjamin has the D-backs. Run DMG has the Brewers. Joey has the Mets. That's his Mets. Dylan has the Yankees. Dylan has his Yankees. What is my computer doing? Why are you doing that? Stop it. Bibbs with the A's. We got to get a Nick Kurtz. CS. And just so you all know, CS got me 3 of these boxes. So if they suck, blame Chad. Love you, Chad. Thanks, man. PTB got the Pirates. Nick D with those pesky San Diego Padres. Benito with his San Francisco Giants. Porter with the thank you Seattle Mariners for winning 2 out of 3 from those pesky Padres. Robert D with his St. Louis Cardinals. CS with the Rays. Bobby Rips, appreciate you, man. You brought a new member in for this break with the Texas Rangers. Nestor with his very close, or they might be, the AL Best Toronto Blue Jays. And Holland will finish us up with the Washington Nationals. And Holland, I got to pull you something. I know, man. We've talked and we've talked and we've talked. And I haven't gotten you anything with the Nats. So tonight, let's break that little curse. All right, who's in the chat tonight? Let's see. Nick, how you going, man? Hey, Nick, I agree. It has been a crazy day at work. I completely agree, and don't ever be sorry. David, what's going on, man? And Erica, howdy. Hopefully you all are doing well on this beautiful, and it is a beautiful Wednesday night. I mowed my lawn tonight because it was so nice. Don't worry, I'm not all sweaty, though. So. All right. Follow me on X if you don't already. I know most of you are. I'm also going to be starting a referral program here tonight. I'll be announcing it probably tonight or tomorrow. Basically, what's going to happen if you bring anybody into the group and they spend $10 on a break, you automatically get $10 break credit. Let's get them in. Let's keep the community growing. I know that Topps Chrome, again, hurt a lot of people and hurt their wallets and gave a little bit of FOMO. So I try to be very, very good with my prices. If nobody's ever watched or been a part of my break, I've gotten compliments on my pricing. This 5 box is priced extremely well. I'll be very real with you all. I lost money on this break. So it is what it is. But I enjoy doing this. I don't do this to make money. I don't do this to make a lot of profit. I just can't take losses all the time. So I'm going to start a fun referral program. I also am going to a card show on Saturday. So if anybody wants me to check out anything, Like Erica, if she wants me to find any Skubal rookies out there, I will look for her. If you want me to look for anything, let me know. Shoot me a DM. I also take in cards. What does that mean? If you want to trade me some cards, let's say, I don't know, Chad pulls a Caminero auto tonight. He just doesn't want it. He wants to trade it to me for break credit. I do that. I'll pay about in between 80 to 110% comps, depending on what it is. So don't be afraid to shoot me some messages with cards. And I'm taking these cards to card shows. I am going to either sell them at card shows or I am going to trade them for PC cards for myself. I'm also working on a really fun break with Phil that hopefully will be posted soon. And I'm also going to do some really cheap pogos coming up. I'm going to be doing a few mixers because really I don't think anything comes out until Bowman Chrome, if I'm not mistaken. So this will be it for Finest, unless you all want me to get more. Freddie Freeman with a neck nerve issue. That is not good. If you guys want me to get more Finest, I can get some. I have met a guy who can get me decent prices, not the best, but decent prices for Finest. He has a case waiting for me. All I have to do is pull the trigger. So I don't think I'll do another half case or another full case. I think we'll just do like a box here or a box there if I get more. So just let me know. And that's it. So that's my spiel. I'm Joe. If you've never been a part of my break, welcome. I appreciate y'all supporting me. I like to have fun. I'm a big Dodger fan. I'm sorry if you hate that, but I am. And I love baseball, love sports, love my family. So that's my spiel, and I'm sticking to it. Now, enough of me. Let's rip off this keyboard. Let's slide the old computer back so we'll have a little bit of room here. This is the fun keyboard that I rip off all the time. And let's put this bad boy up, and we are going to dig into 2025 Topps Finest. And I have been a massive, massive fan of Topps Finest. Mr. Skeens is on the box, as we know. And how about Paul Skeens? He is something else. And I know we are getting near the end of baseball season, but that doesn't mean baseball breaks will stop. But that does mean that some football breaks will begin. I actually ordered some football today. I'm going to be reaching out to Chad about some football as well. So good news with football. They'll be cheap and fun. But enough about football. Let's get into some Topps Finest. Good luck, everybody. First pack has an auto. Bottom pack has an auto. These have numbered cards. Nice empty box. I like these boxes. If anybody wants a box, let me know. I can ship it to you. They're nice. They're fun. Good luck. Here we go. Let's see who you want in the chat. Throw some names out. Let's see if we can marinate it and make it happen. Lawrence Butler on the Creators. Yeah, that's fine. JHM for Erica on the Arrivals. Creators, Butler. Sagassi on the Uncommon for Mr. Robert. There's Skeens on the Common. Buxton. Shohei Ohtani. Rhett Lauder. And a very, very nice Bullish. We have not pulled one of these yet. The Bullish. These might be a case hit. Somebody want to help me out with the Bullish. I have not seen this card. I have not even seen this card on eBay. But it is a very nice Yoshinobu Yamamoto, one of my favorite guys on the Dodgers. Bullish. I have not seen this card. Blazer. Congratulations, my man. That is a pretty one. That is cool. I like that. Congrats. We'll put that in the middle for now. And our first color will be a bat. Nice hit. It's got to be a case hit. Cubbies. Sorry, I'm just checking here real quick. All right, David, here we go. Right off the bat for him, my man. We know who that is. That looks like Mr. Matt Shaw. Matt Shaw, rookie, out of 250. And David, that is a common. So congratulations on the nice little Matt Shaw rookie out of 250. 1 in 6 cases. Absolutely phenomenal. Wow. All right. Well, hold on here a second. I have not seen that card. One second. Let's see, the Yamamoto, the Sasaki sold for 100. Yamamoto sold for 50, so pretty cool. Congrats, Blazer. That's a cool one, man. I like Shaw too. He's a good ball player. Cool, good start. Probably our rookie of the year, I think. Drake Baldwin. Ripken. Arias on the uncommon. Mayo. Green. Norby. Devin Williams covering up. A Jordan Westburg for the Orioles. And I guess our autos were placed differently. That's a really cool one. To the Orioles. Very nice little hit there for Jordan Westburg. We'll see if he's part of their future, right? Because I think the Orioles are going to make some moves. But Dylan, congratulations, man. Good to see you in the chat. Very nice for the Westburg. And we'll move Shaw over there. And we'll put, for now, the Westburg out of 125 for Dylan. And then we got a Shota for you, David. And we have a Phillies for Chad. And it is Mr. Bryce Harper. And that is a common Shota, but a Bryce Harper out of 99 for Mr. Chad. I'm sorry, I'm having to use some top loaders. 2 of my top load orders from Amazon got canceled. So I bought some top loaders off a guy off Twitter, and he sent me a bunch with stickers and stuff on them. So I apologize, but hey, top loaders are top loaders. So very nice Bryce Harper there. Out of 99. The Creators Acuna. There's an Ellie. Uncommon Refractor for you, Alan. Got to get some ink on that bad boy, though. And then an Uncommon Corbin. Reynolds. Young. Dolander. PCA. Sugano. Nice little Ryan Bliss covering up. Miami Marlins, a whopping $13 spot here. Oh, I'm sorry. That is the Minnesota Twins. I'm an idiot. And that was the last team to get filled. And that goes to Jason. Congrats, Jason, for the nice little Carlos Correa, even though he is back to the Astros out of 200. Very nice. Jace Young for Tigers and Erica. Jackson Holiday on the common refractor. Nola on the uncommon. Marte with a nice print line right there. Muncy. Drew Thorpe. Schwellenbach. Contreras on the uncommon prism. Very nice. Schwarbaum. And looks like we got a Tiger here, Erica. And we know whose eyes those are. Mr. Back-to-Back? Are we going to say Mr. Back-to-Back Cy Young? Scooble out of 75 for you, Erica. And Erica, that is a rare. That is beautiful. I know that will go into the PC immediately. That's pretty. I like that one. Out of 75. So far, our lowest numbered of the break. Very nice. We're going to move Harper. No, we'll move Correa over. And we'll put Scooble right there out of 75 for Erica. Congrats, Erica. I know you love Scooble. He will. He will. Dolander. Martinez. Lou Bob on the uncommon. Tatis. Ellie. Gunner. Angel Acuna. Jordan on the rare. Very nice for the Astros. Logan Webb covering up a Guardian. Anthony. Gosh, I suck today. It's a Cub. Oh my gosh. This is what I get for not breaking for like a week. Cubs. There you go, David. I clearly don't know logos tonight. Cubs, Kyle Tucker. Might be a collector's item because I don't think he's going to be back with the Cubs next year. Out of 200, I'm not quite sure. I guess that'll knock off Matt Shaw, huh? So we'll keep that up there. Yeah, it's a nice screwball. All right, we'll have one more auto out of this pretty good box so far. Wyatt Langford on the creators. Neto on the uncommon. Burns. Quan. Kim rookie. Just common. Pete. Manny. And a very nice Zach Neto. And that's a Dylan Cruz. It's in a weird spot. But a very nice Zach Neto autograph for those Angels. And I believe that is a nice one. He's having a really, really nice little career too. That's PTB. That's a pretty one, PTB. He's having a nice little season too. I think he's going to be a nice player. Unfortunately, on the wrong franchise, but very nice for PTB. And I think that's going to go ahead and drop down Correa. And Neto will hang out over there for you, PTB. And then the Cruz Creators is covering up our final A's. Come on. Let's get some Nick Kurtz. Soderstrom out of 200. Pretty good box. Good autographs, honestly. And out of 75, out of 99. And then the very nice Bullish for Yamamoto. Very nice. So Soderstrom out of 200. And then hold on one second, guys and gals, because that was just a little bit weird while both the creators are in that spot. It's because the Wyatt Langford's a refractor. Cool. All right. That's just one box. I don't know why people don't love Topps Finest more, because this stuff, I'm just going to go pack by pack because they missed, they didn't put the autos where they usually are, so we're just going to go surprise bomb here. All right, box number 2. We got Mayo, Gundog on the uncommon refractor and a nice Crochet uncommon. Soto, B-Witt, Tuck Dog, Jacob Wilson, J-Rod, Chandler Simpson, very, very fast. Covering up, another Philly. I'm going to say Schwarber. Bryce Harper. So we have a Bryce Harper out of 200. So Chad, you got yourself a couple Harpers here. Uncommon Harper. Congratulations, sir. Jazz Chisholm. Amador. Darren Baker on the uncommon. Salvi. Cole. Locklear. Carroll. Nico Horner on the rare. Schwellenbach covering up an upside down card. Angels, that's a Trout, I can tell you right now.
Good night, Dad.
Good night, buddy. I love you. Very nice Mike Trout there for PTB. Angels are locking in for you, sir. Nice little prism out of 99. Says my son is yelling for his mom. And that will make the stand land. Nacho, Brooks Lee, Bless on the uncommon, Lubob, DeZenzo, Ben Rice, Logan Webb, Schwarber, and a Bradley Blaylock. That is not the type of auto we wanted to see. Because I'll be honest, a pitcher in Colorado, probably not going to have the best career. Just being honest. But nonetheless, ink is ink to John B. Congratulations, sir. And that is a Bradley Blaylock rookie. And Schwarber is covering up. White Sox. Chase Meadroth. Don't know much about old Chase either. But it will be a rare. Congrats to the White Sox. Kutch on the Creators. Martinez. Contreras on the uncommon. Shota. India. James Wood rookie. Just common. Scuball. Siegs. Skeens. Covering up. That looks like Acuna. Definitely not Acuna. It's O'Neill Cruz. And the Skeens is a common. And the Seager is a uncommon. O'Neill Cruz for the Pirates. Out of 150 for the Pirates. O'Neill Cruz. Martinez on the debut. Babe Ruth. Vinny. Uncommon. Harper. Strider. Martinez. Royce. Sagassi. Donna is covering up. Astros. Jordan out of 250, and the Donna is a rare. Jordan out of 250. And that is a common. Congrats to the Astros. And we should have an auto here. Bliss. Ooh, nice Roki right there out of 150 on the Creators. Congrats again to Blazer. Very nice. I don't think that will quite make the stand land though. Nope. But a very nice Creators out of 150. Bieber. Uncommon. Keishel. Campbell. Cruz. That'll be the auto. Buxton. Ooh, this one looks black almost. D-backs. No. Astros. Dang, look at that. Cam Smith out of 10. And my logos continue to just suck tonight. Wow, that's a big one. That is a big one right there. Cam Smith out of 10. Holland, I don't want to hear it anymore. Ever again. Don't say you never hit me anything, Joe. Because here you go. Out of 10, Cam Smith. Damn, that's sweet. Congrats, Holland. That's going to take Neto off. Westberg, I think, is going to get moved over, I think. Yama will get moved over. Yeah, because that bullish is pretty sick. That is a sick Cam Smith. All right, here's our auto. It's a bat. It's a bat for the Astros. Shea Whitcomb. Refractor auto for the Houston Astros. Holland just went bang, bang. Real quick there. Yeah, out of 10, sick. Bang, bang to the Astros. Congrats, Holland. That was a really tough box until the last card there. That out of 10 saved that box for sure. All right, this box will be the halfway point. I'm going to see if they switched them up again. I don't know. All right, box 3. Creators Altuve, Wilson, Soto on the uncommon, Yelly, McCutchen, Wagner, Amador, Fitz, Cruz, Yankees. Nice Max Fried, and that is a rare Dylan Cruz rookie. Max Fried out of 200 there for the Yanks. Dylan? I like Fried. We're going to go ahead and sleeve the rare Dylan Cruz rookie. And top load it. Drake. Job on the creators for you, Erica. B. Witt on the uncommon. Holiday. Junior Caminero. Trout. Yeah, that might be an auto. Alvarez covering up. Giants. Willie Adames for Benito. And those Giants. The Giants, who made the trade and their season has gone south because of it. It is uncommon. This might be an auto here. Braves, if it is. It is. Hurston Waldrop. Very nice. I believe he is throwing the ball really well, if I'm not mistaken. And that will be Auburn. Congratulations on the Waldrop auto there. Very nice. Again, I believe he's throwing the ball pretty darn well. York on the arrivals. PCA. Common refractor. And a Darvish on the uncommon. Another Job rookie for you. Duran. Shaw. Merrill. Frederick Freeman on the common. That was a weird placement. Crochet. And we got Lubob, uncommon Crochet, and Lubob out of 325. There we go. Ben Rice, Devers on the rare refractor, Seager on the uncommon. Devers again. Lindor. Marte. JHM. Nice Junior Caminero on the rare there. I will sleeve and top load that one. That's a nice one. Jordan covering up. Orioles. Sugano out of 99. Unfortunately, I don't think Sugano's going to make it, though, because he's not going to knock off Trout or Harper. Very nice there for you, Dylan, out of 99, the 34-year-old rookie. And then a very nice Junior Caminero, rare refractor, I believe. Nope, just rare. Very nice. All right, 2 packs in this box. Red Sox, Nacho, Chandler Simpson on the uncommon. Brooks, oh, we got a big boy. I hope you all didn't see that. We're going to come back to it. I did not see it, and I wasn't even paying attention to it. So, Albies. Roki. Christian Campbell on the uncommon. Walker. McLean. Castillo. Cuero. Gore on the rare. Roki covering up. A's, come on, baby. Come on. Jacob Wilson, all right. I mean, I know Kurtz is going to win Rookie of the Year, but Jacob Wilson is a baller. This kid is great. Rare, Jacob Wilson out of 75. That is a beautiful card right there. I love that. That will make you very, very happy, Bibbs. Jacob Wilson out of 75 rare. That is very, very nice. And then we're going to pull from the back here out of 350. We got Royce Lewis for those Minnesota Twins and Jason. And then we got a big boy coming right up here. Come on. Congratulations, and that is a common. All right, let's see what we got here. Twins, the last team taken, always happens. Hopefully it's a Brooks Lee. It's a Brooks Lee. Jason, I think you're pretty happy, man. 25 bucks. People didn't want to do a serial on it or nothing. This is 55 out of 299 for you, Jason. Congrats, man. Last team always hits. Always hits. That is pretty. Brooks Lee out of 299. Little patch auto there for you, man. Congratulations. We're going to put that right there. Yeah, the A's played you guys pretty tough. All right, 2 more boxes. Twins, definitely a winner at that price. Empty box. Yeah, it's a really nice patch auto. I agree. All right. Rookie on the arrivals. Angel Acuna. Bregman, uncommon. Ramirez. Altuve. Wynn. Riley. McMahon. B-Dub. Orioles. Heston Kjerstad, and that's an uncommon there, but this is an out of 150. Orioles having a pretty nice little break here for you, Dylan. Ooh, did I slice that? I did. Great job, Joe. And that is a rare Heston Kjerstad for you, Dylan. Out of 150 rare. It's not $10 though. Rare Heston Kjerstad. James Wood on the creators. Job. Vientos on the uncommon. Peralta. Reynolds. Young. I think that's an auto maybe. Green. Riley Green covering up. Oh, it's upside down, but Eric will be happy because it is a Jackson Jobe out of 150. And that is a common Jackson Jobe out of 150 for you, Erica. There you go. Hang on to this. He'll bounce back just fine. And the Riley Green is a common. All right, I think this might be an auto, so let's see. Phillies. Not an auto, but it is a rare Bryce Harper. They definitely move these autos on me in these boxes. The Twins are just eating. They're having a great time. Brooks Lee. This is the Brooks Lee break. Out of 99 on the creators. Brooks Lee for the Twins. Twins are just loving life right now. Very cool Yama on the creators. Refractor. Verlander on the uncommon. PCA. Sugano. Tatis. That might be... I don't know. I'm just going to go with it. Ellie. Common. Let's pull from the back here. Roki out of 250. That's a nice one for you, Blazer. It's a nice little one for the Doyers. Roki Sasaki out of 250. How his prices have not plummeted, I don't know. But I guess I just hope he's going to have a strong bounce back, because I do too. And Acuna is covering up. Kitty in the background saying hello. Cubs! I know that logo. Oh, that's pretty. Nico Horner. Out of 125 for you, David. Oh, that's freaking awesome to hear there, Erica. There you go, David. Not $1 though. Kitty coming back to say hi. That is a pretty one. Nico Horner out of 125. Congratulations, David. Damn those Cubs. What's up, Kitty? Connor Norby, Schwellenbach, C.J. Abrams on the uncommon, Burns, Gunner, Juan, Kim, Tucker on the uncommon, and Norby is covering up. I think this is our first green. Reds, Rhett Lauder, Allen. I know it's not an Ellie Auto, man, but Rhett Lauder. And not just any Rhett Lauder. It's a Rhett Lauder out of 35, my man. Very nice card there. I like that one. I like Rhett Lauder. I think he's a good ball player. I think he's going to be a very good pitcher. Congratulations, man. That's out of 35. We're going to keep that bad boy up there, too. Yes, very nice thing for you, David. And then a very nice out of 35 Rhett Lauder for Mr. Allen. Manny. Cam Smith. Colt Keith. There you go, Erica, on the uncommon. Pete Alonso. Manny Machado. Martinez. Let's see, that might be something special there. Albies covering up. Angels eating some more with the Zach Neto out of 250 PTB. You're having a pretty good break with the Angels, man. Can't lie to you there. That is a good one. Out of 250. Angels having a pretty good break. And this might be something fun. I don't know. Royals. Okay. That is definitely a special card here. That is sick. That's got to be like a case hit. Anybody want to help me out with what the heck this is called? Because this is a very nice card of Bobby Witt Jr. That is sweet. S3. Let's see what these things are called. They're called the Smashing Through. And this card sold for $200. Wow. Wow. All right. Smashing Through. Thank you, guys and gals. And Anthony L., I got you, brother. That is a cool one. That is very, very cool. That is, I'm a big, big Bobby Witt fan. Love that card. That is cool. Congrats to Anthony L., who on a whim said, you know what? Oops. You know what? Give me the Royals. Oh, I'm sorry, Benito. The one time you don't take your Royals, man. But howdy. Langford, Mayo, Sia on the uncommon. Thorpe, Schwellenbach, Skeens. Ooh, this one. Ooh, I think we're going to get a sick auto. Devin Williams. Ooh, Dodgers. Ooh, Mr. Snell. Blake Snell out of 125, wearing the World Series champion jersey. Had to make him feel weird to put that on, considering he wasn't a part of it. But very nice card for the Dodgers. Dodgers having a decent break. All right, I think this could be a fun one. Texas Rangers. Oh, finally, Bobby. Bobby, I finally got you, bro. Out of 10. Dude, you know what? I'm going to be an a-hole. We're going to have that thing sit there. Because that's going to be an auto out of 10, and I'm going to make you wait. So, yep. On to the last box of finest, as we have just a fun little Out of 10 auto sitting there for the Texas Rangers. So please somebody tell Bobby to get in the chat because I'm going to do that. Well, hey, bud, you have a great reason to go on vacation, okay? Somebody get in the chat, say, Bobby Rips, get on the channel, bro. Finest timelines. Trey Sweeney, Trey Dog on the uncommon. Kim, Alonzo, Machado, Martinez, and early congratulations, by the way. Muncie, Jackson Churio is covering up a Nationals. Give me Wood. Hey, give me Wood and a Churio rare. Give me Wood out of 250. Holland, I don't want to hear it ever again. Ever again. Ever again. Hold on a second. I gotta get Bobby Rips into the old into the chat. Bobby, get on. He says I'm on. Holy beep. Yeah, boy. I'm gonna make you sweat it. I'm gonna make you sweat it. And that's a nice rare Jackson Churio there. I might just, in the stream, forget to show it. Brooks Lee on the creators. Kim, Kumar Rocker, Thorpe, Schwellenbach, Skeens. Might have purple auto there. Durbin covering up. Yankees. Give me Judge. Give me Judge. Give me Judge. Give me Judge. Give me Judge out of freaking 49. Dylan, let's go. This has been a freaking great 5 boxes. Dylan, what do you think, man? What do you think, Dylan? Baby bat time surprise. Out of 49, dude, that is a sick card. I love that. And it's not scribbled, but it is a rare too, Dylan, just so you know, bud. Man, this is a sweet. Oh, I love Finest. I'm probably going to get another case of Finest. I don't even care. Oh, let me get to this. All right, here we go. Jason, any twins? Oh, I don't know, dude. Just a Brooks Lee patch auto. Just Brooks Lee out of 99 creators. Not much. Not much. All right, auto time. Braves. Braves had a good break, too. Auburn. Auburn, this is going to look awesome in your Braves case, bro. Spencer Strider. I know it's not Acuna, but you know what, man? This needs to sit front and center in your Braves case for now, okay? Auburn, my man. Congrats. I know you're building something really special and nice. Dang, that's sick. We got a nice stand lane going up there. Whew, look at that. Ben Rice. Out of 150. Ben Rice out of 150. Dylan, what do you think? You're having a pretty good break, my man. Kutch. J-Rod on the uncommon. Dolander. PCA. Sugano. Tatis. Ellie. We're going to have back-to-back color cards here. Caden Donna. PTB, you're having a good break, man. And James Wood. Again, Holland. I don't want to hear it. Ever again. Oh, Joe, you can never hit a card for me. Well, guess what? It's a nice Caden Donna out of 150 PTB, man. You're having a good break. You're having a really good break, my man. Congrats. And a very nice James Wood out of 250. Second numbered James Wood rookie. Get in there. Congratulations, man. And that is a common. Congrats. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm pretty happy with these 5 boxes. I mean, pretty good. Sgassi, Sugono, Shanwell on the uncommon. Gunner. Acuna, Burns, Stephen Kwan. Good night, bub. Bliss on the uncommon. Love you too. Baldwin covering up. Rays. Woo, we know who that guy is. We like him. Junior Caminero on the out of 200. We love us some Junior Caminero. Talk about an underrated guy in the hobby. And a common one right there. Out of 200. Congrats, Chad. Matt Shaw on their debut. Chandler Simpson on the uncommon refractor. Tucker. Oh, wait a second. Tucker on the uncommon, I'm sorry. Jay Shun. Ramirez. Altuve. Mason Wynn. Riley. Darren Baker. Yankees. Is that the Martian? Jason Dominguez. Talking about a guy who's just not talked about much anymore. Jason Dominguez out of 200 for the Yanks. And Dylan. And that will be a rare one for you, sir. Very nice. All right, we'll have an auto here, and then we got a nice little out of 10 sitting over there for the Rangers. Dylan Cruz, Skeens, Jacob Wilson on the uncommon, McMahon, Peralta, Reynolds, ooh, we have a gold and an auto. All right, let's see what the gold is. Orioles. Adley out of 25. Oh, that's nice. Dylan, my man, you had a nice little break, dude. Adley out of 25. That will be our low number. Well, I know we got an out of 10. I forgot. I'm sorry. That is nice on the uncommon Adley out of 25. Whew. All right. Next to last auto. Good luck. Giants. Benito. We're going to send you off. Hopefully the Jung Ho Lee. Oh, no auto. What the heck? Did we get shorted an auto there? Rare Willy Adames. Huh. Or did we hit 2 autos there? No? Oh, we hit the Strider, didn't we? The Strider and the Donna. I'm sorry. Sorry, Benito. It's a rare Willy Adames. All right. Let's see what we got here, Bobby. Good luck, man. Again, it's out of 10. Out of 10. Evan Carter, moments out of 10. Man, dude, that looks sick. Congrats, Bobby. That is a really, really nice card. I love Topps Finest. That is beautiful. Congrats, Bobby. That is a very, 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 very nice card. Number 1, first out of 10. Yeah, dude, that is sick. That is sick. Beautiful. All right, let's do a recap here. We got some numbered cards we need to look at. Dominguez out of 200. Caminero out of 200. Wood out of 250. Rice, Arrivals out of 150. Churio, a rare. Wood out of 250. Snell out of 125. Neto out of 250. Sasaki out of 250. Job out of 150. Herstad out of 150. Lewis out of 350. a Caminero rare prism, Sugana out of 99, Lubob out of 325, Adames out of 150, Cruz rare, Fried out of 200, Roki out of 150 on the creators, Jordan out of 250, Cruz, O'Neal Cruz out of 150, Meadroth out of 200, Tucker out of 200, Harper out of 200, Soderstrom out of 200, Correa out of 200, and Matt Shaw out of 250. Fun numbers there. Hey, Anthony, you happy, bud? We had some autos. Donna out of 150. Horner out of 125. Waldrop base. Whitcomb base. Neto base. And a Bradley Blaylock base. Oh man, this is going to be hard. This is going to be very, very hard. Let's get rid of some 99s here first. We have a Trout and a Harper 99. The Harper is a rare and the Trout is an uncommon. Very nice cards. We had a couple 75s, didn't we? Or did we only have 175? Yeah, we only had 175. Skubal! And it's a rare Skubal for Erica. There you go, Erica. Love that card. Then we had an out of 99. Yeah, an out of 99. Brooks Lee on the creators. We had an out of 49. Aaron Judge. Rare. Aaron Judge. Beautiful card. I'm sorry. What do we have back here? We had a 75 as well on Jacob Wilson. Rare rookie. That's a nice one. We had a Rhett Lauder. Man, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. Whew. We had a Rhett Lauder out of 35. Uncommon. We had an Adley Rushman out of 25, uncommon. A very nice Jordan Westbury ink out of 125. A very nice Spencer Strider ink out of 125. And a nice patch jersey for Brooks Lee out of 299. Yamamoto, don't kill me, brother. We had a Yamamoto bullish, and I was told 1 in 6 cases. Not $5. It's a nice card. Very nice hit there for the Dodgers. Oh, crap. Cam Smith out of 10. This is a massive card. This is a nuke, and it's rare. Holland, don't even want to hear it. I can't decide here, so I'm putting a tie. I absolutely love this Bobby Witt Jr. You know what? No. I love the Bobby Witt Jr. It's a massive, great card. Smashing through. But the card of the break, it's got to be the Evan Carter out of 10 Moments autograph. That is freaking sweet. Guys and gals, this was a great case, or half case and an extra box. This was fun. I'm glad we got it to fill. Like I said, I can get another case of Finest if we want to. I'll mention in the group. And I don't have to do it. I can do like 2 boxers, or 4 boxers, or 1 box, whatever. But hey, I appreciate you all. This was fun. This was fun. This was a good break. So I'll get some pictures taken. I'm going to try to get these sorted tomorrow. I have a pretty packed day, so it'll probably be Friday. And then I'll be doing shipping on Monday. So I'll shoot a note to the group, and we can get stuff shipped out on Monday. So that's what we got, everybody. Much love as always. I appreciate you all. Have a phenomenal night. Congrats to everybody who hit. Much love as always.